everyone, I'm going to give you a September garden tour because it took this long for my garden to look half decent this year. I think it was just a combination of everything, cold spring, too dry, too wet, the deer eating everything in my garden. It just took so long for it to look decent. And you know what? I don't even really love it the way it is. But this is what it is. And I'm going to give you a little tour of my flowers. And I see a little butterfly right now. That's always nice. These are wildflowers that were from my daughter's wedding. They were planted last year and they came back. And they just look amazing. I hope they come back again next year. This Cypress Vine has done fabulous. It took a long time to bloom. It didn't bloom until August. It's very cute, and it created a nice wall on my trellis. Really, it would be great to put trellis all the way here and then just have this whole wall of vine next year. We'll see. Super cute. And please subscribe if you want to see visits to professional gardens and see how I can improve this garden next year. My zinnias did well, as my zinnias usually do, and the deer don't eat them. They do have powdery mildew, and really I was so fed up with the garden I didn't do anything to try to stop it. So there it is. I used a pack of seeds that was mixed zinnias, so it's nice. I have these little small ones, I have these big ones that look like this, kind of fluffy and pretty. I did have one separate pack of green zinnias, which are really nice. This red one's a beauty. This yellow is reaching for the sun. The sun has changed. We're getting into the fall sun. There were a lot of orange zinnias in my pack of seeds, and you don't know what you're getting when you plant them. Orange is not my favorite, so I wasn't pleased with all this orange. A little orange is fine. A lot of orange, yeah, not so much for me. I had a lot of hummingbirds and butterflies visiting, and bees of course, so that was nice. Flower I've really enjoyed are the dahlias. First time I ever had dahlias, I planted them from seed. These red ones started blooming in July, and they're still going in mid-September. Some of the other colors and varieties have really just started in the past couple weeks. This one I really like. Look how pretty that is. They were from Floret in a pack of mixed dahlia seeds. They're tall and they are beautiful. There are a lot more dahlias to come, so hopefully there is no early frost. And then I have these guys blooming for a long time. This is my flower of an hour, which is really an invasive plant, part of the hibiscus family. I left it here because it was pretty. I try to break off the seed pods when I see them. I may regret that I had left it here, but I did enjoy it this summer. The Chinese forget-me-nots. Their color is just amazing. I don't know if the camera can actually pick it up. Really beautiful. I have a feeling I'm going to have them all over the place next year. Their seeds stick on everything. I can see I'm tracking them all over the garden. I put chamomile in. They are adorable. I feel like I should have clumped more together to get a nice effect. They're cute. Here is my mint, which did well. I had it last year to try to deter the deer. It doesn't deter the deer. Chocolate lace flowers came back from last year. They did a good job. Queen Anne's lace, one of my favorites because it reminds me of my grandmother who used to pick them. Cosmos. Cosmos always seem to do well and are pretty easy. I really like this color. For some reason, the deer really enjoyed my black-eyed Susans here. So a lot of them have been chomped. So they didn't do that well because of the deer. I added Hollyhocks, so hopefully they come back next year and bloom for me. I really love the Hollyhocks. They did well for me in another spot. But the deer do like them. I added some perennials to the garden this year. I went to my favorite garden shop, which is Mustardi's in Newtown Square. They had a lot of nice perennials on sale, 50% off. So I went there a couple times and got some really beautiful stuff. Here's how everything was looking when I first bought it, but you know, some things have died back, and the deer have gotten some of the stuff too. Coreopsis, which I always love, and I have this Coreopsis hybrid. Tickseed seems to be happy right here. I also added some red Coneflower, which they're faded now, but they were absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully next year they're big and beautiful. I also added Salvia, which is in the back section of the garden where I want it to be more blues and purples. I added a few varieties of Phlox. This Glamour Girl Phlox. Looking beautiful. Put some Phlox in here, not blooming right now. But that's the fashionably early Princess Garden Phlox. This is a tall variety of phlox, but the deer did eat the flowers off. So my yarrow is the sassy summer taffy. I also put in some new vintage rose yarrow, but the deer got to that. They chewed the flowers off but didn't eat it. This is Lobelia. It's a beautiful blue color and blooms in late summer and early fall. My camera's having trouble focusing on it. This is a native plant to North America. My daughter just bought me this beautiful sedum, which is going to be going into the garden. Next year I want to plant this a lot better and hopefully make the tallest flowers in the back and then come down. I also want to make it so this front is maybe shades of pink and yellow, going to shades of red and maybe a little bit of orange, and in the back shades of blue and purple with yellow mixed throughout. Yellow is just a nice, bright, happy color. I think it blends well with a lot of other colors. So that is my September garden tour. Hasn't been the most successful gardening season, but there's always next year. Thanks for watching, everybody.